red cooking onions, produce of USA.
When the recall first happened, Munther Zeed didn't waste time.
I'd say within 24, 48 hours, we've got a new supply in.
Turns out he never did have the California onions linked to a Salmonella outbreak. No matter where you shop, he says, check for a label.
And it's only certain growers that are usually affected. It's not the entire state. Right. And if they say it's California red onions, well, it's not the entire state. It's probably a field or two or three.
Yeah. The federal government says recalled onions produced by Thompson International in California are now linked to 506 confirmed cases of Salmonella, including 71 hospitalizations. The original recall was back in early August, and while it's unlikely you'll still find contaminated onions in a store, the public health notice is reminding people to check what they have at home.
So the general advice being that if you don't know where your onions came from, you should discard them.
Concerning to health officials, 49 cases have come in the last 2 weeks. Food contaminated with Salmonella can look, smell, and taste fine.
Mature onions can have a shelf life of up to 6 months. So, if the outbreak began in June, we're still within that window.
Lawrence Goodridge is a professor of food safety. Given that onions have a long shelf life and are often eaten raw, he says an outbreak like this could last months.
It's not just grocery stores that we have to be concerned about. It's restaurants, anywhere that food is produced.
Among the major grocery chains, Loblaw says it's eliminated all affected Thompson products. Food supply experts call it a far-reaching but isolated case.
If it's on shelves, yes, it means that the product is not recalled. But it gets confusing at times for consumers.
In other words, no need to cut out the onions necessarily, as long as you know where they're from. Cameron McIntosh, CBC News, Winnipeg.